er muss aggressiv.
Gleich nochmal pieken.
Oh mein Gott! Oh mein Gott!
Oh mein Gott!
Im Blatt unmöglich! Im Game die Realität!
The final step before Ascension is here. Challengers EMEA Stage 3 gathers the best teams from each regional league, where regional champions now collide for one last chance at the opportunity to ascend. BBL Pacific and Enterprise Esports have already qualified through Ascension points. However, the winner of Stage 3 will receive a direct invite to Ascension. The stakes have never been higher. Let's take a closer look at the names that could define the tournament. First up, France, where we have two returning teams from different stages. Joblife, the most decorated team in Challengers France. With 4 championship titles, Joblife's overhaul before Stage 3 has proven to pay off. Starkso continues to lead the team to victory, with Tier 1 pedigree bleeding through the roster. The all-French squad are back. That's right, it's mandatory. They continued to go on a lower bracket run all the way to the grand final of the French League. My eyes are on Hip, a flexible sentinel who is an ice-cold anchor on defence. 2 new teams are joining us in Stage 3 from DACH Evolution. First up is Mouse. After not dropping a single map in playoffs, they are looking in form. Long-term members of the roster, Obnox and Fizzy, will be looking to fight for the organisation's return to Ascension. However, with only 7 Ascension points at the moment, they will need to keep this momentum going in order to qualify. Eintracht Frankfurt are probably the biggest surprise coming into Stage 3. They made a statement by taking down Focus, a top 4 Challengers EMEA team, to get here. The full German roster could be the underdog of this stage. Keep an eye on This Is John, their superstar duelist. Northeast continues to surprise us, with more new teams joining for Stage 3. Team Liquid Academy continues to carry the banner of one of EMEA's most legendary organisations. They are one of the only rosters that have stuck together throughout each stage. And keep your eyes on Ninja, one of the best recon initiators the region has to offer. Returning Stage 2 champions, Enterprise Esports have already qualified for Ascension through points. They dominated the Northeast final, with Team Liquid Academy struggling to even hit double digits on a single map of the 3 played. Yaz topped the charts statistically throughout the playoffs and is joined by star-studded players such as Doma and Zeke, who will be looking to retain their title. Jetty Elise are a mix of players who have been here, there, and everywhere. They come together looking to take the next step up in Valorant. They've already taken the first step by placing 3rd in their regional league. Next step, win Challengers EMEA to guarantee Ascension. Lastly, and I know what you're thinking, who on earth are Boars Gaming? Well, the full Ukrainian roster was helped put together by VCT coach Jonta, with Stage 3 of Northeast being the roster's first run at VCL after coming up through the East qualifier. Expect to see a fast tempo and aggressive playstyle, with Colossus one-taps looking lethal. Italy, Portugal and Spain come together to make up the Rising series, where we have 2 more returning teams to the stage. With a large fan base behind them, Koi Phoenix will be looking to go further this time around. In Stage 2, they fell just short to eventual winners Enterprise Esports in that lower bracket final. Zach Kappa has been the standout performer and looks Tier 1 ready. This team is back with a vengeance and bite. After Simos and Buddy G decided to follow their VCT dreams, Dynasty had to reconsider their roster going into Stage 3 of their regional league. Creamy Dreamy and Ticey, the business boys, bring the roster undeniable synergy when you consider they have been on teams together for the past 2 years. The region who have arguably found the most success in Challengers EMEA this year is of course Turkey. BBL Pacific, the consensus favourites coming into Stage 3 that have already qualified for Ascension through points. This roster is stacked with talent that many fans argue already belong in Tier 1. Firepower, talent, and determination, all things we have seen Loita show. BBL Pacific is the team that everyone else is measuring themselves up against. How will they perform with the new duelists joining them? The dark horse from this region, Ulf Esports. They didn't get the results they wanted in Stage 2, but they're back to prove themselves. Hungry challengers with a mix of emerging Turkish talent, my eyes are on Odaz, their trusty controller, to see if he can continue what he started in Stage 2. New to Stage 3 of Challengers EMEA is the MENA region, With no inter-regional matchups so far this year, the question is, how much will they shake up the competition? Twisted Minds dominated the regional grand final in a 3-0 fashion. A familiar face in challengers, Jesse returns to the stage. He was the master of clutches throughout the LAN portion of the stage, winning 48% of the 23 clutches he was in. You do not want to end up in a 1v1 against him. Also joining for stage 3 are the Ultimates, a familiar name from last year's Ascension. Spy, Mo and Fighter made it to Ascension EMEA playoffs back in 2024, but got unfortunate facing both eventual grand finalists. They were the underdogs last year. It's time to see if they can make it back this year. From every corner of EMEA, 14 teams stand ready. For some of them, it's about climbing the Ascension points ladder, knowing that each win inches them closer and closer to the biggest stage of their competitive careers. For others, it's about one thing and one thing only: win stage 3 to guarantee that spot at Ascension. The stakes are set, with players being just one shot away from VCT. Join us from September 1st to 9th as we get to watch the future of Valorant unfold.